ABCO stands for the Association of Pro Bono Counsel. It's a voluntary group of lawyers at large firms around the country who help to guide and direct pro bono work at their firms. I am on the board of ABCO. I'm here at Pepper Hamilton in Philadelphia. And what we try to do is maximize the incredible talent and energy of lawyers in large firms to assist people in need.
HIAS Pennsylvania was created about 125 years ago to resettle Jewish immigrants in and around the Philadelphia area. Today, the organization not only resettles refugees, but also provides immigration legal services to individuals from all over the world and of all ages. As of a couple years ago, HIAS has been partnering with the Domestic Violence Shelter of Chester County, where we about once a month, we go on site to the shelter, and we work with immigrant victims who are at the shelter or were previously clients of the shelter. When HIAS meets with the clients in Chester County, we provide intakes, full consultations, and we're able to take on about 6 cases per year.
The Impact Project is a relatively new project that we began at the request of the Department of Justice and the Office of the Vice President.
At the call of the Vice President, we decided to come together really to try to figure out how firms with our vast resources can make a bigger difference. Legal service providers are strapped for resources, and we wanted to find a way that we could work with them to meet the biggest needs in our communities. So the Association of Pro Bono Counsel decided to create a project called Impact, which means involving more pro bono attorneys in our communities together.
So in Philadelphia, Impact has taken on the form of Immigration Impact, which is a collaboration among 8 ABCO firms here in Philadelphia. And we came together and met with legal service providers here in Philadelphia, Nationality Service Center and HIAS Pennsylvania, and talked with them to kind of assess what were the legal needs that weren't being met for immigrants in our communities. Talking with various legal service providers, had identified that legal assistance to immigrants was a huge area of unmet need in the city of Philadelphia and the surrounding counties. So we knew that was something that we wanted to address through Impact.
In fall 2012, when the Impact Project pro bono attorneys contacted HIAS, they wanted to have a discussion about where the deepest need was with immigrant victims, and it was very clear to us that that answer was Chester County, as we could only provide services for about a third or a fourth of the clients who needed us out there.
Our firms have agreed to help staff clinics where we provide 2 kinds of assistance to the people who come in. One is we help victims of domestic violence apply for independent legal status under the Violence Against Women Act. The other area that we work on are what are called U visas, which are available to victims of crime, immigrant victims of crime in the United States. So we go to the clinics, our volunteer lawyers and paralegals, and the paralegals are a very important part of this process, go to the clinics, and we basically try to double the capacity of the staff members from HIAS Pennsylvania and NSC in terms of the number of clients interviewed and the number of cases taken. And the goal is to essentially double the output of these wonderful clinics, but without adding to the administrative burden for HIAS Pennsylvania and NSC.
A number of the women who I work with, they come here with great dreams, and they think that their lives are going to be wonderful, and they've met the man of their dreams, and then things fall apart, and they find themselves lost and without income, without jobs, and it's very difficult for them to live day to day. It's great to be able to talk to them, be a counselor and listen, and then also actually help them move forward in their lives and have the opportunity to work and contribute to society.
It has been a really cool experience to leave my office and do something different than what I do on a daily basis, and drive out to DVCC and sit with my client and a translator and have a conversation about her life and her experiences.
I have to say that working with HIAS, one of the most enjoyable aspects for me is working with Judy Bernstein Baker. So Judy and I have been partners in crime on a couple different pro bono projects over the past few years, and her energy and enthusiasm for everything related to immigrants in Philadelphia is unending and very gives me a lot of times the strength and fortitude to keep going in spite of some difficult odds at times. So I would have to say that Judy's probably my favorite part.